Well, good morning. You ready for a little ride into the snow here today? Well, yeah, this is kind of like the last Snowmageddon, I believe. That's why I thought I'd take a minute here and roll a little video on the way in. As you can see as I leave the driveway. Hang on here, let me get my bearings. All right, I'm leaving the driveway. And it looks like I got a little bit of snow here, but I got to be honest with you. I swear by the way the TV people were forecasting this. Hang on, little bump. Boom! We were all going to be snowed in. And plus, I thought I'd tape this. I've done pictures in the past, and most of you probably drive in city areas, things like that. How about a little light? Is that better? Thank you. Most of you drive in the city as opposed to out in the country. I'm not going to bore you with the entire details of my entire drive in because it takes me almost an hour. And normally it's pretty non-eventful unless I come close to hitting a deer or slide off the road, all of which I've had the pleasure of doing several times over the last 15 years. But personally, I rather enjoy driving in the snow. But as you can see here, no one has plowed these roads yet. It's, for the most part, just tracks, which is kind of cool. But I don't believe we got nearly what they were anticipating last night. So, Mom, Dad, if you're thinking that the kids are going to be staying home from school, whee! Look at this. I'm doing 25. And won't ride with me in the snow because personally I've always looked at snow as a soft impact if you have an accident, so therefore I rather enjoy it, and this is kind of my quiet time on the way in. But anyway, back to the closings. I'll be surprised if you have that many this morning. I mean, it's like 4:08 right now, and it's already stopped snowing. And you know, earlier we had all of the snow blowing and everything, so I think a lot of people were a little terrified about that. And if you were driving in it last night, I'm sure it was not any big fun thing to do. Whoops, watch it. And I think all in all, my God, you know, we need to embrace this because it's going to be gone soon. And my prediction is this will be our last major snow of any accumulation this year. I mean, we'll probably get light dusting or something, but I don't think anything more major. All right, I'm about a mile into the trip, and I always like to do a little warm-up exercise just to keep my driving skills up to par. Are you with me on this? All right? Keep your eye outside the windshield. Sometimes this works, and sometimes I fail miserably. You know what I'm saying? Whee! 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 I'm stuck. Oh, no, I'm not. I have four-wheel drive. Well, look at that. Okay. There. Whew, scared myself for a minute. See what happens when you show off. Anyway, roads aren't too bad. You know, I would roll some of this video when I was on major highway, but that's going to be plowed. This is really about as bad as it gets a little bit north of Flint. As you can see, just some tracks in the road. I mean, if you're going to be driving a small car in this, you're probably going to have to wait till noon. But all in all, over-predicted, I would think. So this shouldn't be a bad drive in at all. It's kind of nice having company on the way in. It's a little quiet out here, as you can imagine. But yeah, this is nearly not as bad as what I had hoped. And really, I had hoped it was bad so I could, you know, phone tape this and give you a few tragic window shots. But unfortunately, I don't think you're going to get any. This might be as bad as it gets coming up right here. Here we go. Da-da-da-da. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, ah, all the snow. Yeah, really overplayed. Whoops, hang on. There we go. We get that? All right. So there's a little bit of accumulation out here. I guess any advice I can possibly give you would be just slow down. You know, within reason. Okay, we'll see you back at the station.